Okay, so today we're going to talk about something that a lot of people don't want to talk about out loud. Out loud. I'm going to talk about it anyway. So, what happens when you did everything you were supposed to do? You worked, you saved, you finally retired, and now you're sitting there wondering, is this money actually going to last me? Because retirement was supposed to be the finish line. You worked for decades so that eventually you could stop worrying about work, right? But then everything went up, something called inflation. So the groceries went up, and your insurance went up, and your housing costs went up, and travel costs are now more. And suddenly the retirement budget that you felt you had carefully calculated over the course of years doesn't feel like it's quite as comfortable or even doable as it once was. And that can be absolutely terrifying, because what are you supposed to do? Go back and work another 20 years? Child, I don't think so. We're going to need another solution. The traditional retirement model was relatively simple. You work, you save, maybe collect a pension, maybe collect Social Security, you use your investments, and you live within your means. Ergo, you enjoy retirement. But there's a problem with fixed income planning. Life refuses to stay fixed because what? The only thing constant in life is what? Change. We've heard that 10,012 times. Everything changes. Prices change. Markets change. Unexpected expenses happen. And guess what? We're now living life even longer than expected. And something that looked perfectly reasonable at 55 may look completely different at 67 or 68. That does not mean that you plan badly. It doesn't. It means you're trying to fund a changing life with resources that may not change at the same speed. And I think there's a particular fear that comes with, worrying about money later in life, because when you're 30 and something goes wrong for you financially, you think, oh, I'm not going to worry about that. I'll recover. Okay. But at 60 or even 70, that conversation feels really, really different. And you start wondering, do I even have enough time to recover? And for women who are out here in their solo season doing life on their own, that question can feel very, very heavy. One household, one retirement plan, one Social Security check, one person responsible for figuring out what happens if the numbers don't work. That's why I don't think that retirement planning should necessarily stop at how much did I save. I think we also need to ask, what ability do I still have to create income? And those are two completely different questions. One is money that you've accumulated over time, right? That's one asset. And then the other one is your ability to generate more income. That's a different bucket and a different asset. If you're over 50, 60, or even 70, please don't make the mistake of thinking that the digital economy doesn't belong to you, like it's only exclusively for 20 or 30 somethings, because you would be completely wrong. You have something that they don't have. You have experience. You know how to effectively communicate. You know how to solve problems on a whim. You have a work ethic like no other. You've survived career changes. You've managed households. You've learned industries. You've navigated life. And technology can be learned. Like everything else in life you've had to learn it. The system, that can be learned. Your experience took decades to acquire. So I don't want you looking at online, income thinking I'm too old for that. No, my dear, you absolutely are not. Women make up the largest force in the digital economy online space right now. And women over 50 are a large chunk of that. You just may simply be unfamiliar with it, and that's okay. Unfamiliar is not the same thing as being incapable. And then you may be thinking, you know what? I just don't want another job. Baby, I get you, because I didn't want another job either. And that is the whole point. If you're retired, the last thing that I'm suggesting is that you trade your retirement for yet another 40-hour work week. Hell no. What interests me is, about the online space is the possibility of building something that is so different, something that is flexible, something that is portable, something you can potentially work around your life rather than rebuilding your entire life around work. We just got finished doing that. We're not trying to do that again. Maybe you want to travel. Maybe you want to spend more time with your kids or your grandkids. Maybe like me, you just want to live abroad. Maybe you simply want your mornings to belong to you. That is the point, my friend. Income should support the life. The life shouldn't always have to surrender to the income. Now, what would an extra income layer change for you? Forget the giant internet income numbers for just a second. Ask yourself just the practical question. What would an additional $1,500, $2,000 a month change for you? Would it cover groceries? Would it allow you to travel? Would it cover health insurance or health insurance costs? Would it cover a housing increase? Would it allow you to leave your retirement investments alone for just maybe a little bit longer? Would it give you more room to maybe enjoy your life without calculating every single meal or every single night out with friends? Would it allow you to help family without putting yourself in financial jeopardy? Would it maybe just simply help you sleep better at night? That's what we're talking about. Money doesn't always need to transform your entire lifestyle. Sometimes it's the tool that simply needs to remove pressure from your life. The digital economy changed the rules. There was a time when earning additional money in retirement meant getting a part-time job. Retail, consulting, substitute teaching, maybe even returning to the industry you just spent decades trying to escape. Today, there are other possibilities, sweetheart. People sell digital products. People market products and services online. People teach. People consult remotely. People build audiences. People use established digital systems. The point isn't that every option is the right one for everyone. The point is that you have options, right? And if retirement feels financially tighter now, right, than you expected, I think it's worth learning what those options actually are before deciding that none of them are for you. You don't need to become an internet sensation, okay? This is another fear that I hear. I don't want to dance on TikTok. Baby girl, I don't mean any harm, but if you're 65 or 70, unless you are one of those brilliant women that, has been taking care of themselves and their body their entire lives and they look like a 30-year-old, I don't want you dancing on TikTok either. Hip replacements are no joke. You don't have to become somebody you're not. You don't have to pretend you're 25. You don't need to know everything about technology before you start. You just need to be willing to learn and willing to take a chance on yourself. That's all you need, because everything you currently know how to do was at one point in time unfamiliar to you. Email was unfamiliar. Smartphones were unfamiliar. Online banking, I remember back in the day, there wasn't even a drive up. You had to drive to the bank, park your car, get your hind parts out the car, walk into the bank and go see a teller for anything that you wanted to do. And now we're walking around depositing checks with the cameras from our phone. Come on. We learn. And if there's anything a seasoned person knows how to do, they know how to adapt. So what am I building toward? What interested me was finding a structured system. I did not want to reinvent the wheel. I did not want to have to sit down and spend hours upon hours upon hours upon hours learning a whole bunch of new definitions and content and systems. And I didn't want to have to do that. I didn't want to have to reinvent the wheel. I didn't want to have to worry about building everything from ground zero. I wanted a few simple things. I wanted to understand, what am I offering? How does the system operate? How is it marketed? What do I actually need to learn? And can I do it from wherever I happen to be? Those were my, requirements. Because for me, freedom and income are connected. If I want the ability to live abroad, to travel, to, control my schedule, and to create my next chapter, however I want it to look, then the income supporting that life needs to be flexible too. And you cannot build a location independent dream on an income source that requires you to remain in one location. It's not going to work, at least not easily. And maybe retirement itself just needs a completely new definition. Maybe it doesn't have to mean I never earn another dollar. Maybe it means I never again have to organize my entire life around somebody else's job. That's a definition I can get behind. You can still create, you can still earn, you can still build, you can still learn, but you decide how it fits into your life. That's a very different scenario from punching somebody else's time clock. Now, you want to see the system? If you're listening and thinking, okay, Z, but what is this system you keep talking about? Don't worry, child, I got you. So I found a system that is a built-in-the-box, location independent, automated. You set it up once, and it's kind of like, what was that old infomercial back on Home Shopping Network? If any of y'all don't know what it is, don't worry about it. It's not for you. Y'all old heads like me, you know what the HSN was, the Home Shopping Network. And they had this KitchenAid, and the guy would throw all the food in the KitchenAid, and he would go, "You said it," and the audience would shout, "And forget it." That's what this is. Set it and forget it. For the most part. I have a link below. So click on that link, enter your email address, and I'm going to send you the entire Freedom Blueprint. It's going to explain the system, how it works, what it involves, so you can take a look at it for yourself and see if it's something that you feel will work for you. No fantasy, no guarantee that you're going to become, an internet, multimillionaire sensation overnight. Nope. That's not what I'm promising you. I'm giving you information about another option. And what you decide to do with the information, well, that's completely up to you. Because if inflation has changed the retirement equation, you may not be able to control what everything costs. But perhaps you can expand the ways you're capable of creating income for yourself, which would completely change the game. Completely change the game. Your retirement should not feel like a financial waiting room, like you're sitting in the ER, waiting for your name to be called. You've still got choices. You've got skills. You've got value. And honey, you've got plenty of chapters left that you need to write. So I would like to ask, if you stayed this long, first of all, thank you. Secondly, please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, click the notification bell so you're notified when I make other videos and they're posted. And then leave me a comment below. Again, the link is in the description. If you want to learn how you can build online income for yourself and become really financially free so that you don't have to worry all the time about whether or not you have enough. You won't have to worry about that. And darlings, I will see you in the next video. My ladies, as I always tell you, HOAS, please keep your head on a swivel. Stay safe. The world is crazy. The U.S. is really crazy right now. So please be aware of your surroundings at all times, as I always say. Yeah. I want you to really, really think about this, because I foresee that, things in the world may get a little darker before we really start to see the light. And I don't want to see anyone struggling, including me. Okay, HOAS, I love you much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for staying. And as always, sweetheart, please keep speaking your truth, and I will talk to you soon. Much love.